Good morning, Sarah. Welcome to our little impromptu English study session. I'm Mark, and I'm hoping we can finally nail down these tricky modal and auxiliary verbs today.
Hi, Mark. Thanks for inviting me. I'm Sarah, and I'm ready to tackle the grammar beast. I must admit, I always mix up must and have to. It's a bit of a nightmare.
Tell me about it. They all seem so similar, but they change the meaning so much. Let's start with the basics. Auxiliary verbs. These are the helping verbs, right? The big three are be, do, and have.
Exactly. For example, be helps us form continuous tenses and the passive voice. I am studying grammar right now. That's present continuous. And the book was written last year. That's passive.
Perfect. And the negative form is super easy. You just add not. They are not coming to the party. And for a question, are you finished with your homework yet?
Correct. And then there's do, which is the star of simple tenses. It's a helper only in negatives and questions. I do not like coffee. Negative. Do you speak Spanish? Question. If we're just making a positive statement, do takes a holiday. I like coffee.
Do takes a holiday. I love that. But be careful with the third person singular. Does she live near here? And no, she does not live near here. We often forget to use does.
True. And our third helper is have, which builds all the perfect tenses. I have finished the chapter, present perfect. They had already left when I arrived, past perfect. Have is all about time leading up to another point.
Great summary of the auxiliaries. Now for the tricky part, modal verbs. These are special helpers that express things like ability, permission, advice, or possibility. Can, could, may, might, should, must, will, would. And the fantastic thing about them is they never change their form. No S for he, she, it.
That is nice. Let's start with can and could for ability. I can speak English, but I cannot speak Chinese. And could is the past. When I was younger, I could run much faster.
Right. And can and could are also for requests and permission. Can I borrow your pen? Could makes it a bit more polite. Could you please help me with this exercise?
Speaking of politeness, let's talk about must and have to. This is where I get confused. Must is often for strong personal obligation or a rule from the speaker. I must study tonight or I'll fail the test. My own feeling.
That's a key insight. And have to is for external rules or laws. We have to wear a uniform at work, the company rule. And the negative is totally different. Must not means it's forbidden. You must not smoke here.
Yes, but do not have to means there is no obligation. It's optional. You do not have to come to the meeting, but you can if you want. That difference is crucial for B1.
Okay, let's try a quick comparison. If I say, I must call my mother, it means I feel the duty. If I say, I have to call the electrician, it means there's a problem and the situation demands it.
Brilliant comparison. Now let's move to advice with should. It's a gentle, friendly advice. You should drink more water. And the negative, you should not wait until the last minute to study.
And for a question, should I take the bus or the train? I think should is one of the easiest modals to use. It's always about recommending a good idea.
Absolutely. Now for may and might, the possibility twins. They are all about things that are possible but not certain. I may go to the cinema tonight, or I might just stay home. Might usually suggests a slightly smaller chance than may, but they are often interchangeable.
Good point. And you can use may for very formal permission. May I enter the room, Professor? It sounds old-fashioned, but it's correct.
And finally, will and would. Will is the future prediction helper. It will rain tomorrow. And would is for polite requests and imaginary situations. Would you mind opening the window? A request. If I won the lottery, I would travel the world. Imaginary situation.
You comparing them like this really helps. Let me try a quick summary check with a silly example. The dog dilemma. Okay, ability. My dog can jump over the fence. Ability. I must feed the dog now. External rule. We have to register the dog with the city. Advice. You should take your dog for a walk every day. Possibility. It might snow, so the dog might not want to go out.
Excellent. And a final interrogative and negative to close the loop on modals. Shouldn't we review the past tense next week? Negative inquiry. No, we need not worry about that now. We must finish our understanding of the modals.
That's it. We've covered the 3 auxiliaries and the 8 main modals, along with their positive, negative, and question forms, using B1-friendly examples. I feel much more confident now.
Me too. This was actually quite fun and less scary than I thought it would be. We did an excellent job.
Thank you so much for joining me, Sarah, and for all your great insights.
Thank you, Mark.
And to you, the listener, thank you for tuning in to this impromptu grammar study session. We hope this deep dive into auxiliary and modal verbs will help you on your English journey.
If you enjoyed this detailed explanation, we would be delighted if you would consider becoming a subscriber to the English Pod channel for more study tips and constructive conversations. Keep practicing and you will master these verbs in no time. Good luck.